these two players are very good, the top of the race in Latin America, and we have to say it, like two beloved players by our community. And here we go. Welcome everyone to Blackburn LE, one of the maps that just was kept going for the map pool. I'm surprised, to be honest. And spawning here, the Protoss player, the Mexican Protoss player for Infernales Esports. It is Pacomike.
And spawning. Oh, let's go! Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Blackburn LE, we have the Brazilian Zerg player going for a 13-12. It is Erik. Let's go! So, I don't know if you were able to tune into the tournament earlier, but
I did, mate. I did, and I almost went blind. I'm wearing shades at the moment, okay?
Are you talking about this? Are you talking about the feature, quote unquote feature that Blizzard added to this map?
Is there an option to disable bloom or something? Like
shaking my head.
If I pull my graphical settings to minimum, do I not see them anymore?
Yeah. Like, Yaku and I, we noticed this on GPO a couple of days ago, and we thought we were going crazy. We were like, this wasn't here before. What's happening? What's... this doesn't make any sense. Why would they change Blackburn? And then the map maker, like, came into the chat and explained it to us. And it's like, oh, God, okay. But when it comes to the build, Erik did this against Shakti earlier today.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And now he's doing it against Pacomike. Now the big difference is that Pacomike has scouted it. He said that prop really early. He saw there was no base, and oh my god, he's gonna go in time. No, he's not gonna go in time. Wow, oh my god, I cannot believe that Pacomike didn't close the wall and went straight for the Nexus, mate. That is very bold of him.
Very greedy play here from Pacomike. The wall is still wide open. It's very easy to just cancel the Nexus and throw down and just wall off completely. Instead, he goes for a second Zealot. He did pull a couple of boys, but what's important is that Erik has not made a single drone. He is making lings behind this.
Oh my god, and settling speed is like 75% down, so suddenly Pacomike is gonna get very surprised. I don't know if Pacomike did scout the main base of his opponent, so he knows that there is gas.
True.
So yeah, like, I mean, incredible surprise by Pacomike's decision, but so far he has not lost a single prop, I believe.
Mate, he hasn't lost a prop, but he's gonna lose the pylon before the Adept comes out. The Adept is not gonna finish, and neither is Warpgate. Mate.
Oh man. There we go, another round of Zerlings are coming in, and he's going straight for the Cybercore. So yeah, definitely. So yeah, Pacomike is in trouble.
Yeah, this is a very smart play. Unfortunately, Pacomike was one step ahead. He just barely started the Stargate before the Cybercore died, so he will have access to a Void Ray or an Oracle, but will he survive long enough?
Oh, and yeah, he got this around on the Adept. The Adept is gonna go down as well. I think there are even enough Zerlings that with a good micro he can kill these two Zealots.
Definitely, but you know what? He just runs past them. He's trying to target down the Stargate. He knows that the Stargate is the only thing keeping Pacomike in this game, but doesn't go for it in the end. Pacomike, these two Zealots, they survive for long enough, and Erik, he's droning up.
There we go. The Zealots got a nice round of the Zealots, and they're going to go down, and now there will be nothing here to defend against these props, and the Zerlings can do everything they want.
Yeah, exactly. Void Ray is on the way, and it should finish, but how much more damage is going to be done? Another probe is going to go down. The Nexus, there's still no mining whatsoever. More lings are showing up.
Oh my god, and since Erik scouted the Stargate and everything, he should be, like, nice at home without being, disrupted of the economy with only the Void Ray, so... Sports are going down, there are more than enough queens. Erik is on 3 bases, Pacomike is struggling to get any kind of tech going up, because, mate, he was too greedy. He just have to put another building on the wall, that's it.
Yeah, Pacomike, like, as you said, he scouted everything. He saw the pool, not just the pool, he also saw the gas. And he made the decision to make a Nexus instead of walling off. He's the one who contracted Pacovid on himself.
Yes, and now the props are going down. The Void Rays cannot leave the base, because if they do, this is what's going to happen.
Exactly. So even though there's a lot of power with these Void Rays, as you said, they have to stay at home instead. Once these links all get cleaned up, maybe Pacomike can move out across the map, but for all he knows, there are more links ready to just run in, because there's still no wall.
Yeah, finally, all the links have been cleaned up by Pacomike, but he's 12 workers behind, he's 1 base behind, he has literally no tech other than the Stargate, so... Wait, Erik is just going to make 100 drones and nothing can stop him.
Exactly. Pacomike is all in right now. He's throwing down 4 gateways. Charges on the way. There we go, an additional 5th gateway. So he's gonna, again, he has very limited access to gas, so it makes sense. He's just focusing on minerals right now. He wants to go for a Zealot all in. Oh boy, can it work? Maybe. It depends how...
I mean, the queens are out of position, so maybe these Void Rays can do something, but...
Yeah, they deal a little bit of damage, but the rest of the queens are about to show up, so Pacomike has to be careful with these Void Rays. The Void Rays are being focused down! Void Ray taking a look at... Oh, that wasn't a wall! It's not a full wall!
It's not a wall, and the Zerlings managed to get in 7 workers killed so far, and Pacomike and Erik is not stopping.
Ay, Paco, please, por favor. He didn't realize that it wasn't a full wall off. The shield battery is going to go down. More workers. What's important, though, is that everything gets scattered as well. Roaches are on the way. Here come the initial zealots, though. Again, maybe Erik was a little bit too greedy. Nah, never mind. He's got plenty of roaches.
Yeah, that's it. That is it. That is GG, and Erik takes game number 1.
Wow.
Pacomike, ¿por qué?
¿Por qué? He scouted everything. Like,
yes, he scouted everything. He just needed to put another gateway on the wall, and that's it.
Oh god. You know, there are some games where Pacomike can look amazing, you know, especially like in the late game, but there are other games where, you know, sometimes...
No, the macaco comes out.
The macaco comes out. And Jim Rising didn't sign up today, so, you know, he's he's being represented by Pacomike right now.
No. I mean, Pacomike is the original macaco.
Oh, true. Shaking my head, Pacomike, shaking my head. But on the other side, mate, GG, Erik, let's go. Get him. As Erik does take a lead in this series, he only needs uno más. Meanwhile, very interesting veto process, mate. We are loading into Berlingrad.
Look, mate, this is the first week of new maps. People have no idea what they're doing.
It's true. They don't know what they're getting themselves into. Oh my god. Apparently this is the wrong map.
Oh, okay. So it all makes sense now.
Okay. They know what they're doing. Oh god. Yeah, wow. What a game. And we'll see if Erik keeps this up, because fun fact, against Shakti, one game he did go for a 13-12, the other game he went for a 12 pull, so Erik has been very aggressive. He's having no patience for Protoss.
He needs to sleep early today.
He does. Oh god. So yeah, I did see that you had a ladder session, right, with the new maps as well.
Yes, on Wednesday. No, Wednesday? Not. Was it Wednesday? No, Thursday. Was it Thursday? It was Thursday. Exactly the day that the maps came out.
Yes. And did you have any strong feelings about any of the maps, or is it again still too early, or?
It's too early. I'm too noob, mate. What can I say? Like, they have minerals and bases, and I just go for it. You know, the only thing that I kind of dislike is that these maps are, in average, bigger.
They are, yeah.
So as a Terran player, no, mate, please give me, you know, give me early Wings of Liberty maps again, please.
Scrap station, let's go. Oh my god. Awful, mate, awful. But I agree. I mean, you know, they gave you a substitute for Beckett Industries. They technically left Beckett in the map pool as well, just for you, Darkings. So.
I do wonder, because I have not watched like other people ladder sessions, if they can actually get Beckett in ladder. Like, can you actually spawn in a normal ladder game in Beckett, or is it only in the list but it's not active?
Oh no, yeah, you can spawn there. Yeah, 100%.
Perfect. Speaking of spawning, welcome everyone to another map with spawn critters in your main base. This is the Pride of Altaris, yes.
Mhm.
And spawning here, the Mexican Protoss player who recently has become a macaco. This is Pacomike.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Pride of Altaris LE, going for the exact same opener 2 games in a row. We have the Brazilian Zerg player, El Patito himself, the CranKy Duckling. It is Erik.
You know, mate, after this series is over, we shall check the translations in Spanish for these new maps. See if there's any, like, you know, because sometimes they change the name in a little like poetic way, you can say. And I have not checked against the English original. This is why I keep asking the English name, because I don't know them yet.
True. What was it? I think it was what was the fancy name? Was it for Death Aura? Maybe no.
Death Aura was
Was it Aura de los Muertos? Or...
Aura Mortal.
Aura Mortal. There we go.
No, but that's literally Death Aura. It is very literal. So. Speaking of being very literal, mate, Erik is doing
he's doing it! Oh my god.
Okay, let's talk about this. Erik first of all went again for a 13-12, I believe.
Yep.
But instead of going all in like in previous game, mate, he went for the gold, which is like stupidly in the middle of the map, even more than in Blackburn. So, like, talk about big risk, mate.
Yeah, no, I love it because right now he's mind gaming. Like, he forces a massive response from Pacomike. He pulls 5 boys off the line, coronating out 2 zealots. Like, he's forcing Pacomike to respond even more so than game number 1, kind of scarring him. But props to Pacomike, he still goes for that Nexus. Like, no fear.
Yeah, he's going macaco, but at least he fools the wall with his units. But yeah, I mean, mate, gold base on this map, I'm not sure how good of an idea. Oh, this is a lot of drones. Okay, so yeah, Erik is gonna get away with it.
Oh yeah. Erik has map control, link speed just finished up, so Pacomike cannot leave his base. Even with this army, like, he's at risk of being surrounded and just cleaned up. So Erik, what is the plan here now? With these gold minerals, technically he could like throw down a macro hash and just mass link. He can do whatever he wants.
I don't know, mate. I guess we'll find out in just a couple of minutes, and there we go. The mineral income of Erik just shot through the roof. Like, just compare it: 55 minerals per minute for Pacomike, 190 for Erik. So this is insane.
It really is. Oh my god. So now Erik can be punished for this, especially because we have Skytoss on the way. Like, if Void Rays show up, like, there's no creep connecting these bases. Like, there's only going to be like 1 or 2 queens. Like, this base will die to Void Rays. That's why it's so risky. But only if Pacomike checks. Only if Pacomike scouts.
Well, to be honest, that base is kinda on the usual path that a Void Ray will take to reach this base. So.
True.
But we'll see, mate. We'll see. So far, Pacomike is on the blind. He has no idea. I would like for Erik to take his other gold base as the tier base.
I kind of wish that he took this as its natural, I'm not gonna lie. Like, because the likelihood of this being scouted is lower. But
yeah, it's very low. Like, who's going to check that base?
Yeah. So we'll see how this goes, especially because, okay, Pacomike isn't committing to the Void Race. He is going for a Twilight Council behind this. Ooh, going for Glaive Adepts. Oh boy, this can hit very hard, especially again, if Pacomike is aware of where the bases have been taken, like he can dive between them, and Erik is going to have a hard time defending all his bases.
Yeah, but like, look, Erik has already taken the goal for quite a while, so he has gotten a lot of the minerals required, so his defense will be much easier. No, he has the economy for it.
Yeah, and he recognizes like how vulnerable he can be, so he's spreading creep back towards his bases to make sure he's able to connect them as fast as possible. He fans out with his lings, confirms that, hey, we still have some 2-base play. Unfortunately, Erik doesn't get into the main base. He does have an Overlord rallied, but it's going to be a little bit late, and there is no Overlord speed, so he doesn't really know what's coming his way, other than the fact that he only sees one Void Ray.
Yes, he has his one Void Ray, and this is Pacomike looking like he wants to expand.
Yeah, exactly. When really we have Mass Adept.
And the Zerlings, okay, the Zerlings are gonna see them. They see the Mass Adept, they see that the others are shading, so now Erik knows.
Yeah,
He knows, and immediately a lot of rushes are coming in and a spine.
Yep. Spines are being thrown down in a panic. Like Erik realizes, oh my god, it's a 2-base all in. I need to just defend and survive. Meanwhile, Pacomike finally sees he doesn't know about the base. He doesn't know. He doesn't see.
I would have thought that the creep would have given it away, but no, he's going straight for the natural, and he's like, why there's only like 3 workers here?
Yeah, things are not looking normal here at all. We do have a couple of workers being focused down. We do have a committed into the shade here, into the main base, so drones are falling. But mate, we got a goal base, so Erik, he can afford to lose workers.
Yeah, he can. 8 workers have gone down so far, and yeah, nice shade. Pacomike is doing the damage, but the question is if the damage is going to be enough, because eventually there's going to be just enough roaches to be able to defend this, and we're going to have to ask the question: was it enough?
Exactly. What's funny to me is that we have reinforcing adepts coming across the map, and again they meet up with everyone. He still has not seen that 3rd base. Is he gonna go and check? It looks like he's checking the regular 3rd base location. That's it. He doesn't know.
Yeah, and now there's enough roaches that I think this is enough for Erik to defend.
Not just defend, mate. Glial Reconstitution is about to finish up in 5 seconds. Once that finishes, Erik can go for a massive counterattack.
There we go. Adept shed into the main base once again. Let's see if they can do any damage before they got taken out. I believe 8 drones went down before this. 2 more have been killed so far.
Oh, and finally, the Adepts have checked this gold base. They realize what has been happening, but is it a little bit too late? More drones are going down, to be fair, but the Adepts are being cleaned up, and now there's only 4 left. Oh boy, and I think the other big thing is, let me quickly check here. Pacomike, has he seen the Spire? He should have. Okay, now he does. He does see the Spire. He needs to prepare. He needs to get those Phoenixes ready. And
there we go. Finally, the Adept aggression is over. 13 workers have been killed. Pacomike is now 5 workers ahead bait, but 1 is on gold base, so I'm not sure if it matters really.
Exactly. Like, Erik still has the economic lead here compared to the 2 players. We do have a Roach counterattack, but we have 2 Void Rays, so the Roaches aren't going to do any damage here. Not yet, but the Mutas are already on the way, and I'm surprised, even though, like, we have double Stargate, like, there are no Phoenixes. We don't have a strong answer to the Mutas.
Yeah, this definitely could caught Pacomike by surprise, and yeah, there's only a few Mutalisks so far, 6 Mutalisks on the way. But mate, we would know what happens when Mutalisks go in a big crowd, mate. It's an apocalypse.
It really is. I'm just surprised because Pacomike, he scouted the Spire. Like, he saw it, but he isn't responding to it. There's no stack defense in the natural or in the main base, so it's just ripe for Mutas. We do have continued Void Ray production, but Void Rays aren't the most ideal unit against Mutas. They're not bad, but they're not the best.
Yeah, they can at least shut up. So
true. That they can. Meanwhile, the Roaches, they do reveal themselves, forcing the Void Rays over here on the left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, the Mutas, they're still coming out, still being backed up.
Yeah, there are currently 11 mutants with 6 more on the way. So, mate, once we... Do you remember the number for them to be an apocalypse? Was it like 20, 25?
Yeah, it's like 25. Like right now, I think we have a problem of mutants. God. And they are going to cause a problem, mate. Oh my god.
Yeah, and there we go. The army of Pacomike got distracted on the other side of the map with a small run by Erik, and now he's going in. He took out all of the sentries that were here, and now he's focusing on the void race. But there's a shield battery overcharge, and that should be enough to distract Erik for now.
Yeah, exactly. Erik had some nice target fire. He killed every single sentry, but he made the wrong choice to try and fight the army head on. Instead, now he does pivot away, and he's going for the pylons. He depowers both of the Stargates.
Yeah, that was a critical pylon over there. Nothing more can come out of the Stargate. Just in time when Pacomike was starting to do phoenixes. And that is GG, and Erik takes the series 2-0.
GG, well played. We saw that once the mutants were revealed, Pacomike's like, oh my god, I need phoenixes, I need anion pulse crystals. But that response, that reaction was too late, and Erik is able to take the game off of the back of an early pull and a gold base. What a madman.
Yeah, so someone has been practicing the map here.
Someone's been having some fun, man. Oh my god.
You know, he's getting ready for Age of Empires, mate.
Oh god. But yeah, wow. You love to see it, and Erik does take it there. I love that he was able to use the gold base, like utilizing the features of the map this early on. Pacomike had no idea. It took him far too long to scout that base, and he didn't really get to do anything to it. So yeah, Erik getting away with it. Wow.
Yeah, that base never even went down. It was barely attacked. You know, which usually when you see that a base that early in the game localized there, you focus it. But no, Pacomike just didn't care.
Yeah, exactly. Like when he did finally realize where it was a little bit too late. It was getting too fortified, and that's when it was now Erik who had the map control, right? And Erik was the one forcing Pacomike to stay at home because of all the roaches and all the aggression. Wow, GG, well played. With that, Erik gets his revenge for his fallen duckling. He avenges Ryu for last week in Sentimiento Latino. And now we have a very juicy, anticipated PvZ finals.
Yes, mate. This is going to be Chaos Fate versus Erik. I think this is going to be a very entertaining series, mate. Especially if it goes on a long macro game, which as I have said before in other streams, mate, that's the thing with Chaos Fate, mate. You just have to not let him go to the late game. You know? So we'll see how aggressive Erik is in the first few minutes of the game. Is he gonna go for more 13-12s?
Against Terran? That would be crazy, but I want to see it. I want to...
It is crazy, mate, but it might work.
It might. I'm really curious to see what the veto process is going to be here, what maps we end up on. It's going to be a best of 5 grand finals, so because of that, they only get 1 veto each. So we're going to be seeing a lot of the new maps, and I'm looking forward to it. We still haven't seen, I think today we haven't seen Hardwire, I believe.